How you doing? This is Don from RogersRaiders.com. I know it's been a little bit of a break between the updates there, but you know what? I took a small vacation. Went and watched the Thursday night Kansas City Denver's game. Watching my favorite team, Kansas City, just roll right over the Broncos. If you're a Broncos fan, suck it. I watched them. You didn't deserve to win. That's just how bad that game was. I'm not even praising Kansas City. I mean, we could have brought the Grandpa League out there and kind of rolled over that Denver. The But it was kind of fun to sit in the stands and talk about how terrible the Kansas City defense was as they sacked their quarterback 5 times. It doesn't get more terrible than that. But the what we're talking about here is, you guys know, Fun Plus puts out games. They reskin, they fix some things, they do a reskin, and then they do some core updates, and they do it in Kings of Avalon. And so what we're going to tell you about is the new release that's coming and why you need to pay attention to what we're talking about in the new release. And so that you can prepare for releases. Because my viewers, the people who hit the subscribe button down there, they get told in advance how to prepare, so they don't have to spend as much. We cost you less, and we do that on purpose. All right. So, yes, C45s are no longer a rumor. You heard it here. You're hearing it here first. I promise you heard it here first because I snuck this information out a back door. Had to club a guy to get a screenshot of it. This is for Kings of Avalon. So they are going to increase the level 45. They're increasing the max troops with an exclamation point. Like you don't know if you go up 5 levels in Castle, you wouldn't expect T13s. How gosh, you don't know that. Increase the max level monsters. So I would say what we're going to do, probably C40 monsters at that point. Where are we at? 35s? Yeah, 35s are witches or caps right now. Increase the max level of barbarians. I'm assuming in barbarians for KOA, that's probably our red guards, which needed to go up anyway because that's what they need to do is fix our gate problem. My gosh, that's a nightmare. Just trying to get people timed and the logs in and out and the swapping of the that gate thing for parcels needs to become an individual event or a small group event of some kind. I don't know why it's not a little party thing where 10 guys can go do it whenever they want to. You just limited to how many times a week you can do it. Knock it out 3 times a week whenever you want with whoever you want. Doesn't matter. Something to fix that problem. Now, new loading screen. I know you guys. You're just chomping at the bit that they change that opening graphic to something that will make you just spend money. I mean, it is if it just rolled over cash dollar signs. But never the mind. New Merlin's Trial, chapters 21 and 22 are available for the Scarlet Drake trial. Now, I'm assuming that is something in the expeditions, and by the sounds of it, it's probably going to wind up being something to do with your castle size, your castle buildings, right? Wouldn't you want to increase those levels as you increase that? So, but the important part here is Lucky Shot after the update. Equipment and gemstone rewards in the Lucky Shot will be adjusted and reset. In other words, they're going to drop that C45 stuff, and then they're going to wait 2 days for the Lucky Shot to open up, guys. It's been a habit. Now, the Lucky Shot's been a piece of in the past, but the Lucky Shot event in Guns of Glory, it's they've been trying to make up for that RG camp mistake for a while, and they've gotten into this habit of going back to the casino style math. And guys, I tell you, I deal with some of the people in the background, and my impression over at Guns and Glory is there is a pass the buck system. When there's a problem, it's always somebody else's in another department's problem, and there's no addressing of the issue. And there's so much wonder and agreement to be in agreement that nothing ever gets accomplished because there's no conflict to resolution. So I think they got a philosophy problem over there at the company, and it's slowing down the development process at the company. I hate to be so mean to them, but man, some of what you know isn't real world. The got to start admitting at some point that you're running a business and that customer satisfaction versus your satisfaction might be on a higher platform. I get it, your customers are always screaming for something free. I'll tell you to ignore that. Anybody begging for you to work for free, I'm not here to support that. So, you guys got to eat, sleep indoors like paychecks, but there has to be entertainment of value in something you call an event. Okay. The event cannot be here's your button to buy stuff and then we'll give you stuff when you buy it. We've gotten into conflict with that over the fact that the last event that had a time stamp on it failed. And when we had to issue refunds for our money because you failed, you actually tried to take the money back without giving what you paid for. So, got to get a philosophy thing going on over there and get you guys on the same script that the goal at the end of the day is to entertain your customer and that they feel that they got entertained for the dollars they spent, whatever that dollar amount might be. I don't care if it's $5 a week, 50,000 a week. If you're willing to pay it, you're willing to pay it. As long as there's entertainment value there as well. So, I don't want to get too far off down the rabbit hole on that stuff, but you see what's coming here. So I want you to start preparing your RSS, guys. Get it all stored away, scrolled away. Do what you got to do. Remember what they're not doing here. They're not increasing the war library, which is the only place you can buy damage. So if you're spending money, my recommendation is keep spending money in the war library. Don't concern yourself with shooting to 45 if you're 40 if your library is not done. Because damage isn't going to go up. Stats aren't going to change. The only thing going to go up them castle sizes is the T-13 troops, which if they stack that up on there to where right now we still have C-40s that are soloing towers. So it looks like they're going to create a second problem on top of the problem they hadn't fixed already. No one castle should be able to solo 2.5 million troops of another castle. Unless they're like, they're buying speed ups, aren't they? If that was what you're thinking, then you might want to look at the attrition rate that I see on my stat side. I can mark every one of your patch releases to a loss in people looking for new information. You're losing talent in the game because you are not paying attention to who is walking away. You need older players to teach younger players, and you need older players who are not bitter and angry. You guys, I swear, you're going to have to understand some of this stuff. It should be my job as an influencer to deal with it. You guys should have been issuing me this press release. I should have slapped this thing out there and do what I'm doing now, which is prep my guys. Here's what's coming, guys. Here's how you're going to prepare for it. Be ready for it. And then everybody can talk about who was ready, who was not ready. And then that's the conversation, right? Because that's what we're trying to say. Who was ready for this release? Who wasn't ready for this release? That's what we want the conversation to be. We don't want the conversation to be, oh my God, I ain't got 15 grand for a C45. Screw this game. Okay? I'm telling you guys that don't have a C45 or don't have 15 grand, you're not going to get a C45. This is an SLG game. They are going to try and get somebody to buy the max price of this thing off the bat. It is a standard business model put out by the most liberal schools ever, who talk about the evils of business, and then they teach this business model. All right? There's no such thing as fair pricing for all in SLG gaming. It's who wants to be there first and stay ahead. Are you willing to pay to stay ahead of the pack? How far ahead are you willing to pay? And at the point that you're complaining on the back end, if you're complaining that you don't got money, delete this game from your phone right this minute and go get a better or a second job. Because if you ain't making money, you're spending money. So you need to remember that. That's just a truism, guys. I'm sorry it is what it is, but it is what it is. Okay, so not a lot to see in here. No tons of action. I would like to thank. I'm looking over some stats today, and I would like to show you. You know, the 1.6 million minutes you guys have watched me. Thank you very much. The you know, that's just over the last 3 months. It's I'd like to say thank you very very much for that stuff. Uh, I appreciate the growth rate. I appreciate the fact that you guys subscribe. And you know, we saw the subscriber number drop down when I took the week off. I get it. I was putting out 1 2 a week. But to be fair, Guns of Glory was not putting out anything new. They were stuck in a repeat mode. So we'll get moving forward from here because they are going to start doing releases. State of Survival is coming, which is another reskin of this game. And all honestly, I don't know how far I want to pursue that, if I want to pursue that. Because quite frankly, the core of GOG's marketing is not there. They don't even understand why they do what they do. They just done it because other people have done it that way. And there's no other reason to vary from it, even though the numbers are on a steady decline and they're not willing to try and make them start spiking up or trending up. You know, we're trending up as a channel overall. As a website, we are on a steady 14-15% increase, guys. And I got to thank you for that every minute. So that's why I'm giving you these guys as heads up on this stuff. That despite their decline, we're on the increase. We're not going anywhere. So wherever we go in the future, you can go with us. And I got to say thank you each time. Down in the bottom right-hand corner is our subscribe button. If you've stayed this long, you're insane for doing so because I babble on all the time, guys. What the hell? But I appreciate it when you do it just the same. And RogersRaiders.com, and there is a button on the website when you go there with your Android phone, but not your Apple phone. Sorry, Apple does not play well with others. I can't help it if they don't want to let people talk to their technology, then I'm not sure we're calling it communication technology anymore. But if you have an Android device, or if you're on the computer and go to the website, which a lot of people do, they'll go pull the computer web page up and then pull the videos up from there and watch the videos from the computer. But if you pull them up there, there is a subscribe button on there that so when you open your browser, you'll get a notification that we put a new article and stuff up. And guys, I got new content coming. I really do. I got at least 5 people right now that we are in the process of talking them through how to be in the content business. You know, it's to ignore the ebooks and this is how you do it, and all the videos of the guy says, well, here's how you get 100,000 subscribers, and you know, and his video is about how to get 100,000 subscribers, and he's only got freaking 20. You know, so, but yeah, we're really wanting to push people that want to do this game development stuff, and it doesn't have to be on the GOG game. If you know somebody or you are somebody that wants to be a game influencer, it's very simple. Know what you're doing. We don't want to watch you play the game. Know the ins and outs, know the tricks, the treatments. Know how to write an article, because the content will lead the video. Now, I know I don't do that all the time over there, but I don't have to. I have a big network behind me. I put that network behind you, but I'm still going to make you do it right, even though I'm lazy. All right? The one of the benefits of being the owner is uh, I can push my own content if I want to. I can push your content if I want to. I'd rather push your content. So, and all honestly, I know you need my website to push your content because I know how the videos work over there. I had a 6 month head start, 9 month head start on you guys, and I don't need it anymore. So all the content that I've got going on over there, I'm here to help you with. So I appreciate what you guys do. I appreciate what you're going on. I'm sorry that I had such a long thing for the video updates, and I do thank you for following me, hitting the subscribe button, and commenting. You know, it is important that you comment to Google, and we are going to try and start doing a Sunday live session every Sunday if I can. Depends on reality. Okay. Some of the stuff I can videotape and post up whenever I feel like it. Live is live, you know. Uh, so it is what it is. Hey, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.